free, no longer not free. I find these days it's the only way I can survive. What have I done with my life? Is this the end when two worlds collide? What have I done with my life? Is this the end when two worlds collide? I guess it makes me bad man. I guess it makes me bad man. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Hart, back with another lesson and a tutorial by one of my favourite bands today. A great song as always, the Inspiral Carpets and Two Worlds Collide. Probably my favourite Manchester band in the early 90s, before obviously Oasis and the Brit pop scene came along. Probably the Stone Roses and the Inspiral Carpets were always my two favourite bands, and I've seen the Carpets several times, live, and they've always blown me away. I think they should have been a lot bigger than they actually were. Absolutely love the Carpets. There's not enough tutorials for the songs, I don't think, on YouTube. I've done one for This Is How It Feels and Saturn 5 if you want to check those ones out. But this is also one of my personal favourites, so hope you enjoy it. It is pretty easy to play on the guitar, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, and first of all you got this little intro, which is going to be an E minor chord, single strums, a G and a D. E minor, G, D. Okay, you notice I'm using the 4-finger G there, just think it sounds a little bit beefier for this song. So again we got the E minor, G, D, E minor, G, D, okay? So that's also going to be your verse, and then the chorus is going to be this. This is where obviously the song kicks in now. So we got an E minor, G, D, and then we're going to go to an A major. Again, E minor, G, D, A, okay. I think it's nice to do these little embellishments around those chords. So on the E minor, maybe lift the second finger off. On the G, we'd lift the first finger off. D, we'd lift the second finger off, turning it into a D sus2. And on the A, we'd sort of sneak an A sus4 in. So just sliding the third finger across to the third finger on the B string. So we get this. Okay, and then we go into the verse, which is the same as what we did for the intro, E minor, G and D. I'm still to feed, I'll fight to breathe, G, D, hunger and greed. I find these days it's the only, this time we go to an A, right, and the chorus is an E minor, what, G, D, to an A. Is this the end when two worlds collide? Okay, then we go back into the verse, which is an E minor, G, D. Okay, so the only difference with the second verse, so after it does the E minor, G, A, so we wouldn't go into the chorus this time. We go, the people who I see, the time to achieve, there wasn't anything. Okay, so it'll go round again, and then it'll do the E minor, G, A, okay? and then we're back into the chorus again. Okay, so then we got this little sort of keyboard solo. So what goes around that will be a B minor, so an A into an F sharp. So that's a B minor, A, F sharp, B minor. Okay, and then we go into the verse again, but this time it goes into single strums, so back into the chorus again. What have I done with my life? Is this the end when two worlds collide? And that's going to carry on through the end of the song. So that is pretty much the meat and potatoes of the song. So a strumming pattern that would fit nicely in this will be a down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that was pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. And I know there's probably a lot of people that have watched this video and you've never even heard of the Inspiral Carpets or heard of this tune. Because like I say, they were never really as big as they should have been. But if you are sort of into the Manchester scene, they're sort of an essential sort of key band. And still are, Clint Boone's still out there doing his thing and doing a lot of sort of DJ nights and putting the word out. He obviously does a lot of DJing on the radio as well. So still carrying the torch from Manchester. So if you haven't heard of them, go and check the Inspiral Carpets out. They did I don't think they did a bad album, so go and check all the albums out. They were around sort of late 80s, early 90s. Right slap bang in the middle of the Manchester scene, and I was a huge fan at the time. And out of all the bands that I saw around that time, I think they, up with the Stone Roses, although the Carpets were better live. I think particularly when they had Tom doing the vocals. I think Tom are probably one of the best voices in Manchester. So there we go. So hope you all dug that. Thanks very much for watching. If you got any other requests for any other Inspiral Carpet songs, if you want, I've done a couple. If you want to go and check those out. But anything in general, 60s to modern day, that's going to work on an acoustic guitar, the drill now. You can either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me these days on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, and now also Instagram. So if you want to find me a personal message over, requesting a song, or anything guitar-wise, anything that you'd like to ask me, don't be scared to ask. I'll try and make sure it is just about a guitar as well. I'm not like an agony aunt or anything like that. I'm not going to help you with your sex life or anything like that. Well, I don't think I could anyway. So there we go. So big thanks to everyone who's also subscribed. I really, really do appreciate it. Please spread the word. Word of mouth is a powerful thing. So it's slowly growing, this channel is. And it's only going to grow if you sort of tell people. So if you could do that, I'd massively appreciate it. If you are already subscribed, please tick that little notification bell down there so you get notified every time I post a video, which is either once or twice a week. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.